Hi, this is Spencer Colgan. Have you ever tried to paint under a cabinet in your kitchen or maybe under a bookshelf and you just want to get that line right here without painting the wood, right? And so you try your hardest to get this line, and then what happens? You get paint on here. Now, tape is not going to stick to this. So there's a couple of things you can do. One of them is you can use a straight edge, simply by putting what amounts to really like a taping knife right up against the corner and then pull it up against the cabinet. But you will still see that the paint still can get under that, because if you have a textured wall like this one, well, you don't actually have a complete seal when you should put your scraper up against this surface, because there's little bumps here and the bristles can get underneath them. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And this way, if you like this way, you can adopt it yourself. And so I take the brush, and it's an angled sash brush. It's specifically designed to get into tight spaces. And this is what I do with it. Look, I bring the paint up to about a ½ an inch of where I want to touch the cabinet. So from about a ½ an inch from the cabinet, I land the paint and I kind of get it all pulled up over there. And then watch what I do with the bristles. Look. What I'm doing is isolating the forward bristles in order that only the forward bristles touch that corner. And I'm shaking the brush. I'm doing this to the brush up against the wall. And what it's doing is it's creating layers of bristle. So you see how thick that is? That's a good ½ an inch thick. You can't have all of that in your corner, right? So when you push up against here and you shake, look what happens. Look what happens to that brush. You see how thick it gets? What's happening there is that you're separating the layers of bristles and only bringing the thinnest layer at the top to the surface. And you can only do this with a good brush, so that you don't get any paint on the cabinet. Now you think by shaking it, you're going to get a mess on top of your cabinet, but you're not. That's why I'm telling you to land the brush. When I say land it, I mean start it here, and you just start shaking that until the bristles work their way up to that surface, right? You just keep shaking that, not shaking and moving it back and forth, but literally agitating it. And you'll see that the bristles start doing something all on their own. Okay? And that's how I want you to do it if you want to accomplish the same task, what I tried to accomplish, which is to paint a straight line right under the wood. Let me show you the finished product again. So you saw the mess, a little bit of a mess before I started painting it. I don't want you to think that I did that. And all I'm doing is I'm just coming just under. When I do this, I don't want to go near that wood again. I've already accomplished what I wanted to do. Now, if I need to do it again, I'm going to let it dry and I'll do it again. But I'm going to do it the same way. And on the second time, when you shake that brush, the bristles are just going to glide on that newly applied paint. And it's even going to put a nicer coat than this. This is Spencer Colgan from Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper. Please click on like and subscribe to my channel so that you can get all my subsequent videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.